What's up, everybody? I want to give you the latest update on Project Blue Collar, Tyler C10. Got a lot of work done over it over the past week. Had some cooler weather down here in Florida, so that definitely helped out. As you can see, we did get the bed on today, so we've pretty much wrapped up everything underneath the truck. As you can see, it sits pretty good. It is still tuck and rim in the front. That is with the bump stops on. And then it is almost tucking here in the rear. We measured it. It's about 3/4 of an inch, maybe half an inch off from tucking here in the rear. Do have plenty of clearance though up in the wheel wells. You can fit your hand up in there, barely, but you can. He does have clearance on top as well too. So we could go a little bit lower in the rear, but overall the rake of it is pretty good. Like I said, it's 3/4 of an inch difference from the front to the rear for the wheel well opening. Going to be starting next on the fuel fill. So this jerry can is where the fill is going to be. We're going to cut out the bottom of this here, and then feed down a 90-degree down from underneath here, underneath the bedwood, and then right in here into the Boyd welding tank. That fitting good, no clearance issues there. In the back here is where the air management is going to be. So got a temporary mock-up for this. But in here we'll have the two Viair 485s, the airlift 3P manifold, and the air tank. Shout out to Rigo at hornblasters.com for hooking up Tyler with all the goodies. Needed some last minute fittings, and Rigo took care of us and got it out here right away. So can't say enough about Rigo and those guys. And no, we're not paid by them. So we also got the Kilmat in. So did the entire cab besides the doors. These doors are the painted doors, so it really won't look that good, but we're going to redo this wiring, do a different sub box because this one was under the seat. It's going to be behind the seat now. Redo some of this wiring, but almost ready to put in the interior after we clean up the wiring there. So that all turned out good, went down pretty easy. Highly recommend getting one of these rollers. I think Amazon actually recommends it to you when you order it. Makes it a lot easier for some of these weird bends going up over the trans tunnel. The Kilmat, I think the box was about 60 bucks, and the box did the entire cab with 2 sheets to spare. Went ahead and we cut out holes for where the seat will be bolted in. But all in all, it went down pretty easy. I did use some extra assurance and use some of this Loctite spray adhesive. Picked it up from Lowe's, I think it was. Very sticky. Don't get it on your hands, but I take that as a good sign because it'll actually stay down. We got the sway bar. We're waiting on the mounts for that. Those should be in either today or tomorrow, and we'll put on the sway bar. All of the steering is in. The fuel lines are almost in. We ran the black braided line from front to rear. Got clips all down the frame rail for that. So that'll go into the fuel pump. We also, it's kind of hard to see, but steering's hooked up. I did put the bump stops in. So even with the bump stops in, it does still tuck tire and sits still right on the edge. So we're good there. Ran all new inline tube stainless brake lines, which that was fun. Not. There is a clip underneath this engine mount here that's held in by a bolt, and it took us probably 2 hours to get that bolt out. It was seized. It is almost impossible to access, and it basically took a body saw going from the front in to be able to cut the clamp off enough to be able to get it out. Not easy. It sucked, but it's good. And so we now have the steering box in. That's all hooked up. Tyler put that in. I didn't want to scratch it. Brake lines come up, doing a Wilwood manual booster, Wilwood proportioning valve. I'm gonna have to bend the lines a little bit. These are, the inline tube is pre-done for regular C10, so we're gonna have to bend these a little bit to get them to fit up into the Wilwood proportioning valve. Still have to do that, but we'll get to that here soon. We are going to be putting the battery in here. We have enough room. He's got a ICT billet bracket that we're going to make some L brackets and come off right here from the firewall and out, and the battery will sit right here. So that'll help with not having to extend any of the engine battery cables and all that sort of stuff. So besides that, on our checklist, it's really just topping off the fluids. See what else we got over here. Finishing up some of the airlines. Radiator, we're going to replace the lower hose, refill that. And just some small stuff, bleeding the brakes, wiring up the fans, and giving alignment. So almost everything is checked off the list. As always, we've added one or two things as well too. But all in all, it's just about done. Very happy with how it turned out so far. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video. Leave us a comment on what you think about it. That helps with the YouTube algorithms to keep us up there and getting views, and help us to continue to put out videos for you guys. We got a lot more projects to work on. Hopefully the next video on this one should be a running and driving video. Not sure if it's going to be exactly a week or maybe a little bit longer, but we're going to try and knock out as much of it as possible over the next couple days. And it's supposed to have nice weather again this weekend, so it really helps when we've got 60-70 degree temperatures in Florida, as it helps us be out here and not be sweating to death. So go ahead, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, click that bell notification so you get the updates as we continue to put them out. Thanks for watching, guys.